Thanks, Dave. I'm joined now by Mark Edwards, and we are here to talk about another great guest for the ISU Speaker Series. This one's a biggie.
I think so. I think we'll probably pack the house, so I encourage people to get there early for this one. It'll be a week from today, as a matter of fact.
October 19th.
That's right. We're giving everyone a week's notice so they can plan to be there early. Actually, it'll be at 7:30 at Tilson Music Hall. It's a Speaker Series, and it'll be author Mitch Albom, and a lot of people may know him as a sportscaster out of Detroit, but he wrote a monster book years ago called, not about monsters, but it was huge in terms of sales. I think about 12 million copies it sold worldwide, Tuesdays with Maury.
I think a lot of people have read that book.
Turned into a film with Jack Lemmon playing Maury Schwartz, who was his sociology professor who had a terminal illness, and he met with him and talked with him over the years. And Mitch Albom is an interesting character because he was a pretty cynical guy, was in the media, and didn't have a whole lot of faith, questioned religion and God and all of those questions. And he's since come back to that and started asking some questions and talking about how people should approach this. And his latest book deals with that. In fact, he talks about how in this world where religion and faith seems to separate people, he's looking for what brings them together. It's kind of a fascinating story. He meets with his rabbi, who asked him to do his eulogy. He's in his 90s, from an affluent Jewish synagogue. But at the same time, he's working with an African-American preacher who's working in the African-American neighborhoods around Detroit. The exact opposite, completely different views of faith, but he starts to see some real similarities between the two men.
The fact that we're more alike than we are different.
It is, yeah. So it's a fascinating story. Very popular writer. If anyone has ever read Mitch Albom, the beauty of our, as you know, free, open to the public, no tickets, first come, first serve. But he'll also be a book signing and a reception afterwards where you get to meet the author.
So you can bring your book?
Oh, yeah.
And have it signed.
And we'll have books for sale there as well.
And like you were saying, though, this I think will probably be a very popular speaker,
will be.
So you want to get there early.
It will be. We're actually getting calls from out of state on this one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's, once again, Tilson Music Hall. It'll be a week from today, October 19th. And just come on down. There's plenty of parking around the university there, especially with the parking garage now. It's great.
Alrighty. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you. Going to be able to take a look at who's celebrating a big birthday today. But first, mark your calendar. October 19th, ISU Speaker Series, Mitch Albom. It'll take place at Tilson Memorial Music Hall. That's at 7:30 p.m. on the campus of Indiana State University. Big deal. You'll want to get there early. Plus, there's a book signing afterwards. So that's pretty exciting. You're watching News 10.